Dangjaithawin, with very difficult pronunciation for foreigners. Just call me Just 2 seconds เมื่อกี้แอบร้องไห้เลยบอกว่าพูดหลังคุณหญิงรู้สึกว่ายากนิดนึงนะคะขอทำสมาธินิดนึงนะคะแต่นาฬิกามันไปแล้วค่ะนาฬิกามันพลิกไปแล้วค่ะโอเคค่ะ Let's start with how Thai defines good life. We did a study among 2,000 Thai people, whole nation, both in Bangkok, urban and rural. We are online questionnaire, and plus together with the social media listening, so that we understand the context when people post on social media what they mean by good life. When they say ชีวิตดี today, what does it mean? So it's a combination of the two methodologies. And this is what we found. It's very basic finding, but a lot of meaning. Definition of Thai good life is a combination of good basic needs. It means that their stomach has to be filled up, good income, good food, and also good health. What they mean by good health is a combination of mental and physical health. And here, a bit scary score for Thailand for the first year that we did this study, that nationwide, less than 50%, about 50% say that I'm feeling that I'm personally living a good life. And if you look by different age groups, the younger generation feel that they are less happy with their current quality of life, and you feel better, you're more satisfied with the current quality of life when you get older. So 50 plus years old have said that about 60% are satisfied with the current life. And we asked them that how possible that you will reach your good life goal. Again, if you look at the blue column here, you can see that the first line, the younger generation, they are less satisfied. About 60 of them said it's less likely or impossible that they will reach their good life goal very soon. In the other hand, those 50 plus 60% feel that I'm actually living a good life now. And 40% say yes, it's about in reach. So I guess if I do the research again in this room now, I would get high score from the front row and the low score from the back row, isn't it? But that's one thing to keep in mind, that the younger generation, they have a lot of things that they said, I'm not happy with what being around myself yet. And what makes them feel like that? What are the main disadvantages keeping them from the happiness? The common area are income. The second is job and community and health, which is different among the different age group. And it reflects the life stage values. Okay, when you're younger, the life stage value is more about the status establishment. Especially in Thailand, we have to admit that we are the fast culture. Status is quite important. When you finish your school, the first thing is that build up the status, find a good job with good position. And then once you get established in your job, it's more about the community that they care, that already have a good job, good income. What next is the community where I live. And after 50 years old, it's more on the self-settlement, because we already have the good job, good income. So the health, physical health, becomes more concerned about 50 plus. And so as I said, the three common areas are income, job, and community. If we relate this one back to the classic Maslow theory, we can see that it's all the same. It's very universal theory that you have to be fulfilled for the first level of the physical needs first. You cannot be happy if you are hungry. I hope you are Happy now? You're not hungry yet, right? And the next one is about safety. And the next level of the Maslow need is about community. It's about love, belonging, friendship, that you feel you are being accepted. And the fourth level is self-esteem, that you get the recognition you are being successful. And the very optimum level of needs is self-actualization, the betterment of self, betterment of feeling. For Thailand, unfortunately, most of us are at the second stage. And as I mentioned, this study conducted nationwide, both in Bangkok, urban and rural as well. So the whole nation together, we are basically not that happy yet because some people are still hungry. Some people are still that don't have enough income. I don't have a good job yet. The Maslow needs is universal and very classic. But in the digital era, some people said we have another fundamental needs, which is Wi-Fi. Do you agree? And among the younger, Wi-Fi is not enough. Your Wi-Fi is useless if you don't have the battery. I will link this to the next writing. It's not only funny, but it's really meaningful because it means that people can connect to each other all the time. And they feel that they have power over the brands with these two things, the Wi-Fi and the battery. Okay. And from the social media listening, from the Thai, that story is all in Thai word. But if you read through them during the 2 months, when people say about good life, it's all about money. It's all about, we get a lot of good life quoting on the salary day ชีวิตดีเงินออกมาแล้วชีวิตจะไม่ดีมากๆช่วยหวยออกค่ะวันที่16 so we got all of this connotation from the social media listening that good life still around money income and those who have settled income they talk more about their families but they first have to pass the income first. How are you going to achieve the better life to reach the ultimate goal of needs? Thai people know that it has to be the good health. We have to live a simpler life. We have to have a good family. We have to give a good career goal and living a life of moderation. They understand the concept of good life, but how to? They don't. They don't know how to get to that point yet because they feel that things around them is not available to support their good life goal yet. And good life to Thai people is not just a concept. People around almost 100% said that they have done something about my good life goal. Some people start talking about it to friends and family. Some people think about it seriously. And if you look into the red box here, some people actually have taken some actions. They purchased the product or services because it represented my vision of the good life. I decided not to purchase the product or service because it no longer fits with my good life definition. I learned about company characters and values before I bought from them. So consumer really take a step towards the good life and looking for the same thing, expecting things from brand as well. However, when we ask them how many companies, many brands that you think that they care for the well-being of consumers, not very high score. High score should be 80% up. And the next one is more scary. What about the helpful brands? About 70% said that the product and services available now around them is not helping them to live the good life or to reach their good life goal yet. And they believe in their power. They believe in their power over the brands that they think they can influence brands to do better if they ask for something for better life. So they said, I believe I can influence company to do better by buying from them when they do. They believe in their power that if they demand more, company would change to serve their good life goal. So what we look into here is, with the digital era, consumers feel that the power is in their hands. So it's in the era that we have to say that we do not own the brand. We only own the promise we give to the consumers. Consumers actually own the brands. They can manage your brands by their phones at that time. They can talk, they encourage or discourage your brands by their experience. So people really believe in their power over the brand. And they believe that every industry can contribute to the consumer's good life. Food, technology, appliance, bank financial services, automotive, personal care, any products around their daily life can contribute to their good life goal. They believe you can do it, but not many distinctive or outstanding brands doing this yet, so they cannot name it. How brands can contribute? Spontaneously, that's what they say. They said, yes, the brands can help about three things, which is the concept of sustainable brands: people, product, and planet. So people is about people in the supply chain, and me as well, the consumers. The product has to be good value, has to be clear, has to be transparent about what your materials, about your ingredients, that they can check. About the planet, you cannot harm the planet. About the people, you have to care for those in supply chains, both internal stakeholders and the external stakeholders. And this is very unique for Thailand. We believe that we have the best model to follow. 91% of Thai people believe that if we strictly follow His Majesty the King, Bhumibol, sufficiency economy philosophy, we will definitely reach our good life goal. So we believe that if we do that, we will have a better life, definitely. It will give us more self-reliance and also the inner happiness. I was so glad to get these answers because some people confuse that sufficiency economy is being about you quit your job and being the farmer or something. But from this study, it shows that people getting more better understanding about the concept, the philosophy. That is about knowing yourself, it's about knowing what you need and what you don't need. It's knowing about when to be enough. That don't hurt yourself, your friends, family, communities, and others. So it's really good sign that people are more conscious and they are more active, they are more powerful, and they are looking for brands to have this shared purpose. So brands from this study is clearly that we have to really help them to elevate them into the top of the Maslow needs. And back to the previous slides, we can see that current stage of Thai people is only the second stage of the Maslow. We have to lift them up through the good brands. So brands must be rethink and redesigned. In the past, we all know that we have the 4P marketing, 4P strategy. When you sell the products, you work on the 4P: product, price, place, promotion, something like that, right? And when it comes to the second era of the experiential marketing, you have another 3 Ps, which is physical environment, people, and process. But this is not good enough for this purposeful consumers era. What they expect is the additional 2 P's. The first P is a shared purpose. They want to reach the life goal of the betterment of the better self and the better community. How brands can help that. This is a shared purpose that consumers clearly define. And the last P is that you cannot do this without your passion. Consumers are so intelligent that they know that this is the real purpose or not, or it's just a one-time or the short-term PR campaign. So consumers talk to each other all the time. They check your brands, they check your portfolio, they check everything, they manage your brands. So without the passion, the shared purpose cannot happen. So actually, this is from the research that we conducted this year, and it gives a big alarm to all of us that consumers are very active and they are very open. They look forward to the brands that can be redesigned and have the shared purpose and with the real passion. I think that's all from the research study. So I hope it's a good wake-up call for all of us here in Thailand. Thank you very much ค่ะขอบคุณค่ะ